thanks for joining me as I plan in my classic vertical happy planner for the week of November the 14th to the 20th. My name's Julie, and if you're new, welcome to my channel, Plans in the Making. This is my last week's spread. Really loved how this one turned out, where I created my own layout using some boxes from the journaling sticker book, some scrapbook paper, and stickers from the Mickey and Minnie seasonal and large farmhouse sticker book. Today I'm going to be giving the scrapbook paper a rest as I've used it in the last few spreads, and I'm going to be using printable stickers from Katelyn Plans. This is a printable from Katelyn Plans. This is what it looks like printed A4, which is a typical UK size. Then what I would do is use a photo collage app to print 2 to a page. So you can see the size difference there. It does mean I have to print one half, then take the paper out and put it in again to print the other half. Then finally, if I want smaller images, I would print 4 to a page. Again, that means putting the piece of paper in the printer 4 separate times. And you can see the difference we have in the size there. I'm not an expert on the computer, being a child of the 70s and 80s and not having computers in school. There's probably an easier way to do it. If you know of one, do let me know in the comments. As far as I'm aware, this Shop Till You Drop sheet is still available in Katelyn's shop on Etsy. And I always try to link where I got my products from in my description, so you can check that out there. I'm not actually going to be using this sheet today. I'm going to be using Squirreling Around. I actually bought those squirrel stickers from last year's Black Friday sale, and I had a squirrel spread on my list of 22 spreads to do in 2022. So I'm running out of time. So that's why I'm doing it today. I'm going to spread the squirrels out. I think what I've done in the past would probably be to do a scene at the bottom, but I'm trying to challenge myself to do a little bit more spreading things out and making maybe little scenes or little bits of layering. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. Probably have those 2 on here and maybe these 3 around here. And I'm thinking about maybe some of them sitting on boxes or in boxes. So let's see if I can find some boxes. I'm thinking brown and orange boxes will probably be the safest option, sticking with the autumn colours. So whether I have just the squirrels laid with the boxes, or I could have one sitting on a box. Quite like that. Maybe this one down here and this one up the top. I'm using the wax paper today. I don't know about you, but when I'm watching other YouTubers plan, particularly people like Desiree from Happy to Plan, she's really good at doing all this layering and clusters and makes it look so easy, but I really struggle with it. I quite like that. Let's add an orange one in the sidebar. I think probably down the bottom. These are just boxes that I've made myself. I'm thinking maybe to have this one over at the weekend so that I've got this squirrel sitting on top. And I think I've explained before that I try to rotate the boxes. So this one is this way, so I'm going to have it this way. So I need to leave room for Mr. Squirrel. I have squirrels in my garden. I love seeing them. There's something about nature. If you've got problems or things going on in your life, just seeing something as simple as a squirrel scurrying around your garden, just, I don't know, it makes me feel happy. I think he was going to go in the middle somewhere. So, tricky. maybe down here, and Mr. Squirrel can sit here. I call all my squirrels Mr. Squirrel. Yes, I do talk to my squirrel all the time when I see him out there. Don't even know whether it is a him, but that's what I call him. So I think something like that. I didn't have a lot of ideas about this spread, mainly to use the squirrels. I did think about pairing them with leaves, but I found it difficult because these are sketches, matching them up with more realistic leaves. That's a little bit higher than I planned. Can I move it off? Yes, I can. I think that's a little bit better. It's feeling a little bit plain, so I'm thinking I should bring in some washi. I've got this squid washi that came from a Live Love Posh set. I probably should have thought about adding washi first, but just wondering about whether to add just a little bit either in the boxes or below the boxes. Let's just try to the bottom of this box and see. Just feel like that adds something to it. Maybe a little bit here. I really love this washi set from Jessica. Really happy I bought it. It's so useful. I'd quite like to get some other colours in the grid. Can I just cut around Mr. Squirrel here? I will need to add in some acorns from the Katelyn Plans sheet as well. There we go. I like how that looks. So let's put some in this box here as well. I think this is going to be quite a simple spread, although I've been known to say that before. So I need to decide what I'm going to do for checklists. I think we'll go with the checklist stencil. I don't think I've used that for a while, and I seem to have space to be able to use it. So I have a piece of washi tape here just so that the lines don't go all the way across. The other advantage of using printables is obviously you can print them out as many times as you like. So that's another advantage. Do I want to have the circles? I think maybe I will. For some reason, I prefer the squares to the circles. Don't know why, it's just like I don't really like circle stickers. I prefer squares. And of course, it always feels good to be supporting a small shop, particularly somebody who draws their own stickers. I know there's a little bit of a debate about people who produce stickers that they actually draw themselves and those who use computer images or bought images. I mean, obviously they've both got their place, but I do particularly admire people who can draw their own stickers. Being a craftsperson myself, I understand the devotion that you put into your work, so I really do appreciate what they do, and it's good to be able to support that. The main reason that I don't buy from small shops that often is just the cost, because obviously it is far more economical to buy a 30-page sticker book than just individual sheets. And I've been a little bit concerned about falling down the rabbit hole of buying individual stickers, so I've resisted for quite a while. But I started last year with Katelyn Plans, and I've had my eye on a few other sheets. So I think it will probably be something that I dip into every so often. I got these, as I said, I think earlier on Black Friday, so when Black Friday comes around, I may be on the lookout to see if there are any good deals to have and pick up a few sticker sheets then. I'm using a Muji 0.38, that's what I usually use to do my lines. And it's funny how sometimes just adding the checklists can bring the page to life a bit more. Got quite a lot of space on Saturday to do some writing, so hopefully I'm going to have lots of to-dos to fill it in with. I won't do that bottom one because there isn't room. I need to add some of the little acorns now. So obviously one of the disadvantages of printing out your stickers is having to cut round them. But it doesn't take too long. Don't know if this one's a little bit big or whether I probably want the smaller ones. I had a real job trying to find a quote. I know I keep saying that I need to put all my quotes together in a make your own sticker pack, but I haven't got around to doing that. For some reason I wanted it to be a black and white quote rather than colour. Just felt it sort of fitted in with the illustrations. So I've got these. These are from Seasonal Fall, and this one is from the original Fall book. But I don't know, I feel like that writing is very dark. I do prefer this script writing, but they're not very full quotes. Sweater weather, love this and so much fun. But they're all I've got. Let's just put sweater weather here. And then I need to decide, do I want love this? Love what? I love the squirrels. Or so much fun. I do find it really hard with quotes. Like so much fun implies that you've had a lot of fun. Don't know that I'm doing anything on Friday that's going to be so much fun. Perhaps just have love this. I think I'm just going to use this Today I Am Grateful For sticker here. That came from the Seasonal Fall book as well. Not very straight. Oh, you have to be really careful with the paper stickers not to rip them. The one question everybody seems to be asking on Facebook at the moment is, when is the Happy Planner winter release? And I keep replying, 6th of December last year. So it won't be too long, although we've got the Cyber Week sales and the Black Friday sales first. We've also got this little yum. So I'm going to put that down here where the squirrel is enjoying his nut, just to fill up that box. And then as I've used it over there, I want to have some sort of script quote somewhere on this side. Where can I put that? Probably down here, I think. Good times. I'm just wondering, because it's a little bit on the plain side, whether to add this washi at the top. I've done this before just to spruce up the top. I'll see what I think it looks like. So the tricky thing about the Happy Planner sales is deciding which day you're going to take advantage of the offer, because last year they had different offers on different days, and I know some people ordered something one day and then another offer came up the next day, and then they ended up having to order again, and obviously that means you pay for shipping. So it's a bit tricky because they have different things. Like last year they had a percentage off accessories, and then things like buy one sticker book and get another sticker book half price, I think, or even free, but I think it was from a select number, and usually they're the older sticker books. What am I doing? I've taken the wrong thing off, not concentrating. It's this I wanted to take off. There we go. I don't think I bought anything from Happy Planner in the Black Friday sale last year, and I'm not planning to get anything this year. There isn't anything much that I need, but they may have some good bargain. I think we'll leave it like that. So as always, my advice would be have your wish list ready of things that you already had your eye on, rather than just buying things because they're on special offer. I know I've been guilty of that in the past, just buying things because they're a good deal, and now I do try to stick to the things that I actually had on my wish list that I've been wanting to buy. So for example, I've still got a couple of sticker books from the fall release that are on my wish list. I've done it again. I don't know what's going on today. I do find it tricky sometimes talking and planning at the same time. It's the number I meant to be uncovering. But we're coming up to Christmas spreads. Unbelievable, I've just done it again. I've got a bit of a mental block, I think, at the moment. Right, Julie, it's the number, not the bit in between that you're taking away. And now I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh yes, coming up to Christmas spreads. So I've already got an idea what I'm doing for those. So I'm all set, and then it will be obviously winter spreads. All right, concentrate, Julie, and get it right this time. Yay. So I just think the last thing might be to add a couple of words, headers in the boxes, because they are looking a little bit plain. There's not an awful lot of choice in these seasonal fall sticker books, so we'll just have this priority here. And another priority here. Don't usually like to use the same words, but unfortunately those are the only colours that match. And we've got these tiny word strips, so I'll just put one here, work, work, work. And time with friends. I know I'm seeing a friend on Thursday, so I'll just pop that in there. And I think we're done. It is a lot plainer than my spreads usually are, but I really wanted to make these squirrels the focal point. I think Katelyn's done a really good job drawing those. And if I want to, I can always add more stickers to it during the week. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you leave a lot of white space on your planner pages, or do you like to fill up every inch? Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me again on the next video. Have a great week, happy planning, take care, and see you soon.